It's time for some chemical magic, John.
C'è che con l'analisi chimica me l'hanno spiegato. Vabbè.
Cioè, togliamo il sangue dal dipinto. Pure prima abbiamo fatto una cosa del genere con gli stracci. Abbiamo tolto il sangue dagli stracci.
No, non ho capito.
Allora praticamente scollega meno 3 da quel meno 10. Cioè da quel meno 3 di giù. Scollegalo. Ok, ora rimetti il 6 di sopra nel miscelatore. Prendi un altro miscelatore e mischia tutto qua dentro. Cioè quindi questo 3 lo metti nel miscelatore. Quindi dopo avergli cambiato disegno. A posto. E poi quella mix di sopra lo metti nel miscelatore di giù. Esatto.
Così.
Esatto.
Ok. Sono riuscito a pulirsi con dipinto di natura morta della sua stanza.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John?
Ma le differenze fra
I guess
cosa?
this is his most ordinary painting.
Il quadro di
Spot the
sotto
two
e il quadro
differences,
di
John?
sopra.
E non me la fa assegnare, se anche volessimo.
I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John?
Ah, le due differenze ho capito con la stanza reale, perché quella è il disegno della sua stanza, ho già capito che manca un teschio, guarda.
Manca un teschio, sì.
If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here.
Ecco.
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I let him in.
Ah, a noi no.
Scared.
A noi no, all'uomo
And I thought
zoppicante sì.
Maybe
Vabbè.
he would motivate you to find
C'è
money so
razzismo.
that you would pay your rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a limp and a tattoo on his neck, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
Scommessa vinta con John. Di tutti questi perché devo vincere una scommessa con John, che sennò gliel'avrei detto.
Ah, pure io.
Stronzate che devo
Oh, Sherry, that was close. But you did everything correctly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Però stai calmo.
May I ask for your assistance?
Money can't answer your questions. Hey? Live with it.
Guarda, parla prima di rispondo. Ma che è questo? Fatemi entrare.
Ma poi con sto piedino così.
Aspetta. Galile, ma come fa ridere la gente? Galile. Scusa. È stato un riflesso condizionato.
Fanno fridere i pazzi, caffè.
Could you help me?
Yes, sir. It'll
Ma
be
va
an honor to
bocca.
help you.
Guardate, incredibile.
Degli Ewe. Sotto il ponte della Vittoria tra Scaladio e Silverton. Il campo profughi. Devo trovare il modo per scendere, perché sta sotto al ponte.
Beasts!
Ecco qua. Ma perché si è scurito tutto? M?
Ma dove siamo arrivati? Non ho capito.
Crea M. M.
Me.
They're completely livid.
First they come to our land.
Where do you think you're going? Speak with the chief.
E chi è un chief?
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your
Ma sei
business
verde? Che cosa
or I
che
shall
cos'è
request
questo
the
colore
police
della
escort you
pelle?
out.
È stranissimo.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the
E
current
mo si sta
situation on
domandando,
behalf of
che
City
cazzo di
Hall.
risposta è questa?
Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are, or you'll have to explain yourself to the police. I have full authority to request they detain you.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private
Che
investigator.
cazzo serve
I'm
sta
looking for a witness
scelta?
on my
Vabbè.
case. Sherlock Holmes is
Voglio essere
under arrest.
arrestato.
Private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in, so please, step back.
Ogni volta dobbiamo dimostrare di essere investigatori, è bellissimo. Ah, lei è napoletano. E mi faccia una pizza.
Bravo. Ho questo cappello ridicolo, yeah. Vuole sembrare autoritario. Ed è l'ultima cosa che sembra. Questo lo dico io, ce l'ha piccolo, ecco. Mani destressato, che già va già fuggire, che già cerca, che già trova. Scarpa. Sedentario. Stanco, scribacchino. Io direi più questo. Tradizionalista
Sì,
confuso.
sì, sono d'accordo, sì.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Marò che
Simply
fastidio
tell
che
the police
saranno il
that I'm a
rumore
city
della
hall
folla.
and I'm permitted to investigate the scene.
Dai,
I'll
spariamo
work
un
out the
colpo in
rest,
aria se
but
stanno
in
tutti
return,
zitti.
I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her. and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh. So you're not from around here yourself?
I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes. This whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Che è successo? Un uomo del 2021 è arrivato un uomo del 1800. E meno male che a inizio gioco c'è il disclaimer. Vabbè. Lo potevano evitare a questo punto il disclaimer. A che serve? Cioè questi pregiudizi non li sto vedendo, addirittura una persona che si preoccupa che non li buttino in mare. Non me ne trova allora.
So there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewksbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall.
Che quella gagita te latrina.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Non ha funzionato tanto bene la prima volta, proviamo anche una seconda.
Proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.